Hey everyone in the YouTube world, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels, and this behind me is not just a 2019 Chevy Corvette Z06. This is a 2019 Chevy Corvette Z06 with 70 original miles. Now it's 2021, very much nearing 2022. This car has 70 miles. What's so interesting about this? It's at a dealer auction. Why is a 70-mile Chevy Z06 at a dealer-only auction, especially when Corvette prices are so high right now? So number one, we're going to figure out why it's here. Number two, we're going to figure out how much it sells for today. So if you're into anything auto related, make sure to subscribe down below. We're at a dealer auction. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. Hey everyone, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. So once again, this is a 2019 Chevy Corvette Z06. This is a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 with 70 miles. And it was repossessed, which is really weird because it's almost 3 years old. So why does it only have 70 miles and it's 3 years old? And why was it repossessed? Now, Corvettes typically do have low miles because people buy them, they store them, and they use them as a second vehicle. But to only have 70 miles, I mean, that means you bought it, you probably drove it home, and you parked it, and then never, ever used it. I mean, look at the climate control buttons. They still have the plastic on them. This car still has the tags here, and even here it says Asset Investigation and Recovery, meaning, yes, it was a repossession. But why was it repoed 3 years later with 70 miles? I can't quite figure it out. I pulled the history on it. It is a one owner, no accidents, clean title. Now the amazing thing about this car, this is a store-bought race car. You can literally buy this car and put it on the track and outperform like 90% of the cars on the track. It is unreal. Now I have an order on a 2021 C8 convertible that I am super excited for. It's been 9 months in the making and I'm really excited for that. But even that car, mid-engine, supercar pretty much, it's an American supercar. This car probably outperforms it. Now, mine being the mid-engine, I'm told handles better on the track because of the weight distribution, but this has better power. It has the Magna Ride suspension. This is a legit race car for the street. The other thing too is it has the removable Targa roof, but it's an automatic. Now all C8s, the newer generation Corvettes, only come in automatic as of right now. What's cool about these, the C7s, and why they're so desirable is you can still get them in a 7-speed manual transmission, which is so fun to drive. So it's kind of a shame to have an automatic Z06, but what real car people say, the engineers say, the automatic is faster shifting and better performance. But where's the fun? I still like shifting. I don't know, is that just me or am I alone here? Let me know down below. So let's go to the auction, see what this thing sells for. Now a typical Z06 with normal miles, from 5,000 to 20,000 miles, used to be, 2 years ago, around $60,000, $65,000. I have videos about that from years ago. Now, they're getting upwards of $70,000. And this one having such low miles, I don't even know what to expect. So let's go to the auction and figure it out. Decent looking Mustang. Oh man, it really threw me off. That's a 3.7 liter 6-cylinder. Now here's the thing, and this is what I'm thinking. With 70 miles, the value on that car is probably equal to or more than what the previous or original owner paid for that car. Why would it go up for repossession when he can sell it in a hot market and probably get all of his or more than his money back for it? Starting bid is $85,000 for no real money on it. Below the car too. Alright, it's dropped to $70,000, which is actually pretty realistic for that car. It's now at 87,000. 86.5. 86.5 is sold. Plus auction fees. So that'll be an 87,000 and change dollar car. Look at it go down there though. That is a beautiful car. And now we have our second Corvette going through the auction. This is 2017 with 11,000 miles, 2LT, Z51 package. You can tell it's been repainted, that bumper's mismatched. That's too bad that they couldn't match. I like how they did the taillight trim in white though, that's pretty neat. Automatic, but it's pretty neat that it has a Z51 package, and it also has the heads-up display right here, so you can see everything that you're looking at on the dash on the windshield as well when you're driving. Now the market is high on these right now. Book says it should be around 54 at auction. Let's see what it goes for. It's 60 grand now, and that's real money, meaning real bidders. They won't sell it at that either.
Okay, we'll do that now for.
Okay, they wanted 60. It's at 56.4. 60 is what the seller wanted for it.
Now 6. Yep, 600. 56 and 6. 50, 600, 600. Let's go. 56 and 4. So 56 and 4 on 302.
56 for the car sold for. So I said that white Corvette should have sold for around 54.2. It was 2 grand over. Retail on that car is 59, meaning a dealer spent almost retail on that Corvette. So $56,000 to sell it for, I don't know, 60 maybe? It's a lot of money to invest for not much of a return. Now let's go check out what the Z06 should have sold for according to book versus what it sold for. Now I have an app on my phone, dealer only app, that I can scan the VIN on every car, and it tells me the average of what these cars and all of these cars sell for in the last 30 days. So if something, probably not a 2019 with 70 miles, has sold, it tells me what I should be paying according to what everyone else is paying. And if it hasn't sold, it gives me an idea of what we should pay. So all the dealers pretty much base their values on that, and then they can decide if they want to pay more or less based on the condition or the rarity of the vehicle. So after scanning the VIN, the barcode right here or the VIN right there, our dealer value for this car with this mileage should be around $88,000. So we should expect dealers to pay about $88,000. Retail on it is about $92,000. Both seem extremely high to me, considering this is a previous generation. This is an older generation. The C8s will eventually start coming out in bulk because we're 3 years into the C8s. 2021, 22s should be coming out shortly. But somebody did buy it under value according to dealer values. So this car actually sold for more than what dealer value is. Now I keep calling it dealer value, but prices are inflated right now. So if we just keep paying more, then the value keeps going up because something's worth what we're willing to pay. Right now it's tough to say that this one's worth more than what book is because it's a very noticeable paint discrepancy. Even with low miles, Corvette owners are very picky and they're always gonna pick that apart. And if you take it to a show, that's really gonna stand out. I'd love to know your opinions. The Corvette market is inflated. What do you guys think? Was it worth it? Here's the perfect example to show you how much dealers actually make. Now you might think we are just making thousands upon thousands upon thousands on every car, especially when you get into this type of market. That's not true. Dealers are paying $58,000 to sell it for $60,000. So they're spending $58,000 to make $2,000. The return on that is minimal. That is a terrible return. You can do better on that. I could make that much money buying $2,000 cars. The only thing is, it's not as fun as a Corvette. And just for fun, since we're on the topic of Corvettes, I wonder what this 05 with 84,000 miles is worth at auction. And that's a good amount of miles for a Corvette. For an 05 regular car, it's not. But Corvette owners will absolutely say, oh, with such high miles. Automatic, clean leather. I wonder what this will sell for, just out of curiosity. Two owners, clean title. Now I was buying these with around 100K last year for 15 grand. This says 84,000 miles. It's at 17.2 already, so that's about right. 17.4 is fair. That's probably a $20,000 car to sell retail. Oh yeah, 17.4 they sold it. All right, auction is over. You'll see behind me my 2021 C8 convertible that I absolutely love. Now I bought it because I was maybe gonna flip it, but I like it way too much. Now I paid 80 and change for this. This is a Z51 2LT head-up display. It's awesome. This car is amazing and it's convertible. Which would you prefer? 80 and change for a previous gen C7 ZO6 automatic with 70 miles, or the same price, actually less, for the new C8. Now this isn't supercharged, but it is mid-engine and it is a convertible. That is supercharged and it's a Z06. So, you know, I don't know. That is probably personal preference, and I'd love to hear both. If you're into anything auto-related, especially Corvettes, make sure to subscribe down below because I do Corvette stuff all the time. Also, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram for like day-to-day things in descriptions right down below. So make sure to click the descriptions to follow us on like all of our social media to see what we're up to before the YouTube videos release, and then like the smaller videos too. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Adios.